Hey guys, JHMiller1 here, and welcome back to another video. Today, I've got a few things I'm going to be showing you guys. We're up at our local bait shop right now getting some minnows for Benny. We're going to feed him on camera for you guys. I fished a night tournament last night, my first ever night tournament, and my second time ever fishing at night. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of recap over that. Unfortunately, I didn't film any in that tournament. It's just too dark and it would have been just a huge pain. And I wanted to focus on the fishing rather than filming. So I will give you guys a recap on that. But for now, Matthew's inside getting the minnows. Then I'm going to drop him off at the pond. I'm going to let him fish there for a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead and get on home. I guess feed Benny. There he is. About time, buddy. What are you in there doing? Buying the whole store? Did they accept your offer? Well, if I gave him 20 bucks for the whole store, I wouldn't take it either. Alrighty, guys. So I just got to the pond. Matthew's back there somewhere fishing. I don't know exactly where he's at. But we got Benny his food. We got him some minnows right here. We're going to get home and feed those to him. So I'm going to wait for him to finish up fishing. And I'll meet you guys at the house. And we'll go ahead and feed Benny. Alrighty guys, we got the minnows and we are heading inside right now. I'm sure Benny is going to appreciate some new food in the tank. Man, my hair is all messed up. Now, normally I have my brother film me doing this just because it's a lot easier, it looks a lot better. But he's doing stuff right now, so I'm gonna like try to figure out a way for you guys to be able to see this. I'm probably just gonna like have the camera facing the other way or something, I don't know. But anyway, Benny is like, he's really hungry. Now, whenever you first get the bag, best thing to do is go and put him in the water. This is not gonna be good. Oh yeah, he's gonna come over and eat the bag. Watch him, watch him. Benny loves to reach up and, yep, he's about to do it. So, what this does, oh, it's okay, he is pissed off. What this does is it acclimates these fish to the water so that they'll survive in the water longer. Let me see if I can't get him to eat out of my hand today. I've never been able to get him to eat out of my hand, but oh my gosh, he bit the bag. Okay, well anyway, we're gonna get these fish in there. I've never been able to get Benny to eat out of my hand, but I'm gonna see if I can't do it today. He's never done it. He's always been like really shy. Hey, buddy. Well, anyway, he don't want to eat out of my hand, so I'm gonna let it go. Oh, we got him. Got another one. Good grief. Whenever he gets hungry, I can see why fishing like is so easy. Look at this. Whenever he gets hungry, he just goes to, like straight to town on him. Oh, got him. Down in the corner. Easy clap, easy clap. Takes him a little bit of time to descale these fish. You can see him spitting out scale. It's so interesting to me. He's never been this intrigued with the bag of fish. Usually he sees the fish that are swimming around and he knows. Okay, so we've got like almost all the minnows in this net. Watch this, guys. Oh, let me do it on this side. Here we go. Oh, there he goes. There's enough in here. He should definitely be able to, yeah, he knows. Now guys, something interesting about all these minnows, you can see how they've just scattered around the tank. Give these fish about 30 minutes, if that, they'll be formed up in a whole school. Just like shad do in the lakes, natural forage, these fish will do that exact same thing in order to defend themselves from him. They get themselves in a big ball of bait, I guess is what you could call it, and it makes him look a lot bigger, so it kind of intimidates Benny a little bit. Okay, so now that Benny's done eating, oh, hey Izzy, oh, cat's behind me. Now that Benny's done eating, I'm gonna go ahead and go grab some dinner, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get into the next part of the video, which is me telling you guys how my tournament went last night. Of course, like I said earlier, I didn't film any, but I'm gonna give you guys a quick little recap and some things I learned about night fishing, so I guess we're just gonna get straight into that. Alrighty guys, so it's a little bit late. 1 o'clock in the morning to be exact. There we go, got it. Like I said earlier in the video, we fished a tournament last night, and so I am unloading the car of all the tackle right now and all the gear so that it doesn't melt tomorrow, because it's gonna get hot tomorrow. This Texas heat is killer. I don't know if you guys remember, but actually a few videos ago, I was talking about my fishing reel, my favorite reel. How it was grinding a little bit, and I wanted to figure out how to fix it. Well, while Matthew was picking up minnows at the bass shop earlier, he also grabbed me some reel oil. I already oiled the reel on the tension knob, but I did not do it on the brake area. So we're gonna go ahead and tear apart the reel and put some oil in there and just see if we can cast out in the yard, see if it's any better. So what we've got right here is some Abu Garcia reel oil. Now I know this is not the same company as my reel. My reel is a Lose reel. This is Abu Garcia, but the oil is going to be generally the same. I'm not too worried about it being a different company. So it's a little pin. So you take this little, you take this little cap off, and you can just put it where you need it. So cool little design here. It only costs about $5. So Really affordable. We're going to grab the reel and see what we can do. I took this tension knob right here and actually took it off and put some oil in it last week. But that didn't really solve the problem. But something I realized is this whole panel right here on the braking side actually pops right off, just like that. And you can take that whole panel off, just like that. So what we are gonna do, we're gonna set this reel down so it doesn't go flying. This oil, we're actually gonna put it right around that ring right there. There we go. Oil is applied on that ring. Now we're gonna go and put the pin back together. This is a cool little design right here. You don't have to like be precise. You have a bunch more oil and a bunch more grip. So we're gonna go ahead and slip this back onto the reel. Now I'm gonna go and take a cast out in the yard, which is over there. You guys won't be able to see it, but automatically it sounds better. I still don't think it's perfect. I think there's still some stuff I can do with this thing. I might just take this whole thing apart and just clean it, but that'll be a separate video. Now, to go ahead and make it really simple for you guys, I think out of 11 people that fished in this tournament, I finished third. Easily could have had second and first, but, well, maybe not first, but we'll get into that. So this tournament that I fished it last night, is a part of a group called Bass Slingers on Facebook. I will leave a link in the description below. It's a Facebook group. It's all about fishing, and it's a really good environment to ask questions, to learn new things, and just to see some cool fish. So check out that Facebook group. If you're into that, and if you want to fish some tournaments, possibly against me in the future. So check that out, link is in the description. I registered for that tournament, and there's a few people that also registered in that tournament, including Ethan, but there's a few people who are known for doing good. Jason, the guy who actually won the tournament, is one of them. He always finishes pretty high, but anyway, Ethan and I had registered for this tournament knowing that Jason was probably going to be the one to beat. And so we got out to the pond. The first cast was at 8 p.m. So our plan, our goal, was to go ahead and fill up our 5-fish bag in the first 30-45 minutes before the sun got all the way down. If we could fill up our 5-fish bag, we'd have the whole rest of the night, 5 more hours till 2 a.m. to kind of get everything together and, top off our bag, maximize it. That did not happen at all. I didn't get my full bag until close to midnight. So almost halfway through, or over halfway through the tournament, I finally got my full bag. And so what I had done is the pond that we decided to fish is a pond that I fish quite often. I know it like the back of my hand. But as soon as that sun set, the fish in that pond just completely changed. Everything that I had practiced for and known about that pond just flipped completely. Where the fish would be deep in the daytime, they all went shallow into new parts of the pond at night, which I guess makes sense. The pond cools down, the sun isn't out, they move around more, but I don't think either of us were expecting it. So I started out throwing a chatterbait. I was hoping to kind of cover some water and get some easy bites, because chatterbaits at that pond are a must. I was throwing an AOT chatterbait. I think I threw 3 or 4 different AOT chatterbaits and had pretty good results on each of them. If you've never heard of AOT, they're a company that makes chatterbaits. Again, they make some cool chatterbaits. I'm showing you guys some pictures on the screen right now. I ended up using the snack shad, which is one of my favorites for that pond. It has a white base with a green secondary on it, and let me tell you, those fish out there love it. I started throwing that, and I had some success on it. AOT in the daytime out there, I can get a 95, 97 inch bag all day, but as soon as it hit nighttime, those fish completely shifted on what they would want to eat. At that point, I had the whole 5-fish bag, and I had I don't know, maybe I had 88 inches or 87 inches, something like that. And I decided, for some reason, I heard some fish blowing up in the grass. I was like, okay, we're throwing a buzzbait. Throwing a buzzbait, and I caught this absolute chunk, butterball of a bass. And it only ended up being like 17 3/4 inches, but it's the fattest fish I've ever seen out of that pond. And it came in clutch. It put me super close to Ethan. Ethan was at 90 inches. I was at 89.25. So I had to call one of my smallest fish, which was 17, to beat Ethan, which I unfortunately did not end up doing. And payout was first and second. I got third, of course. But no, I had a good time. Like I said, I just tried to, summarize this thing as briefly as I could for you guys without, going too in depth and, boring you guys. But like I said, here's my bag right here, fish 1 through 5 on my screen in the total. But yeah, like I said, I learned a lot from that tournament. That's my second time ever fishing at night and my first time ever with success. So I learned a lot. Could have executed a lot better. Could have strategized a little bit more, but overall I had a great time, and I guess that's all all that matters, right? Had a good time, caught some fish. It's hard to beat that. So I think that's where I'm gonna go ahead and close off this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was just I guess a vlog. I'm not really good at vlogging. I know you guys can tell through this video that I'm pretty bad at vlogging, but I'm trying to get better. If you guys notice anything that I can do better, leave a comment down below. I wanna know what I can do to improve my content. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you are new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so that you don't miss a beat. Again, like I mentioned a few minutes ago, I am doing daily uploads, so I want you guys to be able to stay in the loop and stay involved with that. So, until next time, JH Miller 1 out. See ya.